No one got a lot of sleep last night after what happened with the liver. The engines are petrified. Most of the survivors are losing it. I don't know how much longer we have. I miss my family back home. I still don't know if we're on our Sodor. The fact that there were 2 James and Phils is still confusing to me. I don't know how much longer we can stay here. Those things could be back at any moment. We were forced to leave the cold depot due to that engine showing up again. Duck stared right into his eyes and we almost lost him. The engine kept asking us to join him and I think he asked for help once. While escaping the coal depot, we saw an engine which had derailed with some trucks. And we were shocked to see it was Percy. He was surprisingly alive even though he was missing an eye, had a broken and detached jaw, and his face was brutally pummeled. He begged us in a soft, tired voice to help him. I talked with Phil and Charlie and agreed there was nothing we could have done, so I walked over to Percy, pointed my gun and pulled the trigger. I immediately fell to my knees regretting what I had done and full of remorse. The engines looked down at their buffers, saddened for their friend. In that moment of silence, we heard a horn. We turned around and we were shocked to see Daisy and Derek rounding the bend. They said they planned on bunkering down in the sheds at Knapford. They asked if we would join them, and we agreed. We're in the shed now and I forgot how big it was, and while I was exploring, I saw something I still cannot believe. I entered one of the offices in Knapford and was surprised to see 2 men in front of me. One looked to be Keith, Gordon's driver, and the other was a man who I thought was the Kildane station master. He had strange badges on him that read Sodor Empire. I noticed Keith looking up at the ceiling, and when I looked, I was shocked to see Edward. His wheels and funnel seemed to have been torn off and he was looking worryingly at the men. The Kildane station master called for another man to kill Edward and to make it look nice for the general. I didn't have a second to react as a large spike came down from the ceiling. Edward screamed and the spike shot towards his face. I looked away in horror, and when I looked back, Edward, Keith, everything was gone. Charlie entered and asked if I was okay and explained what I had seen, and he said the mist lets you see into other worlds, somewhere things don't go right. What a day for surprise. It seems we're not the only ones who aren't from this reality. It seems Daisy is also from a different world. In her world, a nuclear explosion occurred at a recently built power plant, and while she was being chased down by the James of her world, who was horribly mutated, a thick mist rolled in and she found herself in this world along with her James. Luckily, she was sent down the Elsbridge branch while her James continued down the mainland. She eventually made her way to Thomas branch, where she found Dirk, who taught her how to survive this new world. Now we got to figure out how to get everyone home. We were chosen to go out and look for food and other materials, so we're going to head out. Hopefully we'll be back soon.